Hey, good Friday morning, everybody. Wake up, get out of bed, get your cup of coffee. It's coffee chat time. It's Friday. How you like that? End of the week. Ron's still camping. I don't know how long you're camping. Today or through the weekend. We're supposed to get a little rain tomorrow. I don't know. The first, these weather people said, oh, it's supposed to be nice throughout the weekend and all that, but I think it's gone. Then Denny said it's a little foggy over there. So, hey Google, good morning.
Hi, Lucky Dog. The time is 8 a.m. Right now in DeLand it's 64 and sunny. Today, it'll be sunny, with a forecasted high of 83 and a low of 64. Have a nice day.
So 83, that sounds pretty good. Oh, you leave on Monday, okay? So you get a good week full of it there. Cooking out, are you? Get some steaks on the grill. That sounds like a good idea. We got some. I got one steak there. I got some corned beef I got last week or last month. It's been in the freezer. I want to take it out and try smoking corned beef. My friend Todd said he does that, smoked corned beef. So I thought that might be kind of good there. Yesterday we were sitting here and we have these security cameras. We got like 8 of them or 6 of them, whatever, all over the house. And every once in a while the bugs get a little crazy. I want to show you a little video here. He's sitting here, and here's this. This is the front. Look at this bug coming. I think it's a bee or something. He was attacking the lens. Yeah. Every once in a while you'll get one of those. They'll come right up to the lens, and steak tonight. That's cool. So, anyways, he's attacking the lens there, and every time something cool like this goes on, I can go to the computer and download a little clip from it, and you can see that was yesterday at 5:05. So towards the afternoon, but he was at the lens there. I've had big old spiders come down there, and I tell you what, the security cameras are fun to watch. One time Denny was over here. He found himself watching the security camera more than he did the television, because there's just, you see everything that's going around on it. So Ron says he won't be here Monday. We'll be packing to go home. So, well, at least you have the weekend yet to come up. Tomorrow we have our flying club will have a swap meet picnic fun fly. And so I've taken stuff out before trying to sell stuff in that, and I don't know, it's hit and miss if you're selling anything. So I wasn't going to, but I think I'll take a few things out. I'd try to sell a couple little things. I've got a drone that's was my first drone. It's a Blade. Works great yet. Gosh, I think it was expensive when I bought it, but I'd like to get a couple $100 out. I'm gonna see if I can sell that, because what I want to do is I turn my stuff into other. This here is a pair of Fat Shark goggles that we use when I fly, the RC with first-person view. These are an old set. The screens, they work good, but they're not as good as I want to get the V3s. I think these are Predators on it. Like I said, they work fine, but they're not the quality. I would like to get a new set, and the new ones that you get, they're about $300. So what I'd like to do is sell a few things and generate the money and turn it back into something I'd be using more. And so that's my goal. Let's see if I can generate $300 worth of stuff to try to sell it. It's not easy to do. I've got some helicopters I'd like to sell. Nobody's buying helicopters. Anyways, that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow at the we have that show. Hey, I wanted to talk this morning about, remember full service gasoline? You remember you would go to the station and they'd come out, they'd fill your car full of gas, they would wash your windshield, they would check your oil. Sometimes they'd even put air in your tires. But you know how long ago that's been since we've had full service gas? We don't get that anymore. Now we pay more. This picture you see here, that was back, I think it's a 55 or 56 Chevy. Might be, I don't think it's a 7. But anyways, so back then, the cheapest I remember gas is 32 cents a gallon. Back when I was a kid, I had a bicycle with a motor on it, motorbike. That thing was fast. And in order to get a gallon of gas, I needed 32 cents because that's what it was per gallon. Go down to the Funk store, and but I go to school and ask everybody, "Hey, you got a penny? Got a penny?" And kids a lot of times would give you a penny. 32 kids give me a penny. I had my money to get my gallon of gas, and that would last me a long time. So that was 32 cents. That was probably back in the, I'm going to say in the 60s, maybe the late 60s. We lived out in Shreve out there by the farm. Let me show you another picture of here of full service gas. This one here, this guy, he's washing your windshield. And so I don't know, what's the cheapest gas? Any of you remember? I said 32 cents is what I can remember. And that was pretty cheap back then. So right now, what are we at gas? $2 and $2.69. You know, we've seen gas a lot even higher than that. You know, oh, that's right. You did work at a gas station, done that. What was it, Redhead? Is that where you worked at? Or I remember you working at a gas station, but I don't remember if it was Redhead or which gas station it was. But 33.9, yeah, 33.9. That was imagine that if we could get gas for 33.9, how much cheaper it would be to fill our tanks. You know, that it's crazy, the prices of gas, price of everything. We did that one morning here. I brought that little chart up and talked about, you know, the price of gas and that. Right now, when I had my Class A motorhome, it had 2 tanks, and I think it held about a total of 100 gallons. So right now, if it was completely empty, it would cost $360 to fill it up. You know, do you imagine that? And so that's pretty expensive to fill it up. Back then, I think it was about $1 a gallon when I had it. I had a Winnebago. I don't remember what year it was. That was back in the, I'm going to say 88 to 90, in that neighborhood when I had it, but it was used one. So, but it was probably back then, I think it was right around $1 a gallon or so. And I used to go take that thing out every weekend. But now I don't know if you could afford it. You know, you get a big camper nowadays, and it's like, well, can I afford to even run the thing around? You know, so I don't know. What's gas over on your side, Denny? Is it like here? Would you say it was 263 or 260?
It was 259 to 269.
Somewhere in that. What's it up in North Carolina, Ron? So I don't know if it's any different. You know, even Florida, different areas, it'll be different prices. You know. So anyways, that was gas. They used to give you full service, and any more, there might be 1 or 2 around somewhere, but I don't know. You'd be hard to find one that would give you that, you know. Hey Google, tell us a joke.
What sound do porcupines make when they kiss? Ouch!
Ouch. Hey Google, tell us another joke.
How do billboards talk? They use sign language.
This crazy music I put up today, it's supposed to be just relaxing music. It's got all these women laying down sleeping. Sue said that before I started. She goes, "You want that on there?" I don't know. I said, "I guess they have clothes on, you know." 279 over there, so it's higher over there on the golf side on it. So, anyways, I like to put that, just something in the background, but never mind. I'll enjoy the women. I don't know, that's crazy. Ron says, at Redhead, I learned how to cheat the pumps for my shift and put $1 in my tank. So that's a good way to do it. You know, get an extra buck. I know when I had that little motorbike, the farmers around would have those gas tanks that they were, you know, they'd set up high because they were gravity, wasn't a pump. Gas 255 there is cheaper. But they would used to let me take the drippings and put in my motorbike because it didn't take much. And, you know, I'd say, "Hey, can I have some drippings there?" And, "Yeah, go ahead." You know, and you just take the hose and you can get, and I could probably get a half to even full tank of, that tank didn't hold very much. It was like a 3-horse Briggs & Stratton motor. I had on this thing, and it was belt drive. It had there was like a V-belt pulley thing that was bolted to the spokes, and then the top part of it had a little smaller pulley, and had it set up where it used to be just direct drive. You start riding the thing, start up, where you go, hit the brakes and hope it stalls, or reach back and hit the thing to shut the motor off. But I eventually put a slide thing on it that I had like a clutch. I could slip it, and stop it there on it. So it's anyways. Then I wanted to talk about going getting groceries. The shopping cart. They used to. Well, some stores will still do it. Will carry your groceries out for you. A picture of that's an old time picture. The guy's carrying the groceries out, and he'll put it in your car and that. I know Publix will do that. They'll say you want some help out with that, and usually they have these young girls there. It's like, I don't feel right having a young girl put my groceries in the cart. I can do it myself. I'll get it. But Walmart don't. And what I was thinking about, I saw somewhere somebody said about putting the grocery cart away after you take it out. And people says, it's rude if you don't put your grocery cart away. And I have a different theory on that. Whether anyone agrees with me or not, it doesn't matter. If when you don't put it away, they hire people to go out and get those and put them away. That's a job, And so I feel if I put it away, I'm doing somebody's work, and they might lose that job. They don't need them to do it anymore because, everybody puts them away, That's a crazy thing. I hope you're enjoying people watching women sleep today. Maybe my viewers will go up. I don't know. That wasn't the video I was thinking about putting up. Anyways, I was there for the music. But anyways, putting them away, that's my thought, is if you put them away, there's somebody doesn't have that job to do it, and somebody will increase the price of groceries. I don't think so. The price of groceries is going to go up anyways, and groceries are always, they're not really competitive. We mainly buy them at Walmart only because it's cheaper. I like Publix. I'd rather go to Publix, but you'll pay so much more for your groceries at Publix than you would, say, at Walmart. I mean, I really don't like Walmart, but I go there because you got to put your pocket where it is. I can't afford to pay more just because I don't like, a place. So, anyways, I don't know what your thoughts is on groceries, but that's my thought. That you put them away, you're taking away somebody's job. Hey Google, tell us something interesting.
According to visitmesaverde.com, Mesa Verde National Park in Colorado boasts the biggest archaeological preserve in the United States with 600 cliff dwellings. Mesa Verde Cliff Palace is perhaps its most popular dwelling, with 150 rooms which have been preserved for more than 700 years.
Okay, that was interesting. Mesa Verde, so never been out that way, out west, I guess. Isn't that what you're saying? Hey, out west?
What about it?
Never mind. You didn't listen to it either. Hey Google, tell us something else interesting.
I read on Mental Floss that in Soviet times, Joseph Stalin considered destroying St. Basil's Cathedral in Moscow to free up space for demonstrations. Now it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, along with all of Red Square in the Kremlin.
All right. I guess I didn't find both of those that interesting. So, anyways, yeah. So, one other thing I had down here to talk about is a backup camera. Now, Ron, your trailer's long. I want to say don't like Walmart, but dollar makes me go, yeah, that's right. But anyways, Ron, your trailer's long. Do you have a backup camera on your trailer so when you're backing it in? We have a backup camera on the camper, the Roadtrek. It really helps out a lot. I've gotten used to backing up in the driveway. I usually put it right where I want it, you know. I got a cheap camera. I got it off of eBay, but it works. I have it wired so I can see it all the time, you know, when I'm going down the road. It's kind of like an extra rear view mirror on it. But I like it there. I didn't know. I think they have backup cameras that you can put on the back of big pool campers. No, but I have one in the truck. Okay. So the one in the truck, though, you probably just see the front of the camper on it. So, but I think it'd be handy to have one, especially. I mean, your camper is pretty good size. They make wireless ones, you know, and that's what mine is. Mine's a wireless one. It's a cheaper one. The wire, I mean, it works, but I think there's other ones that makes a better picture. I seen one guy use one of these security cameras, and then he linked it to his iPad, and that's what he used for backup camera on it. But they're really handy when you back into place there. See where you're going. Now I've seen one guy. He's talking after he got one. He said, "I've hit more things since I've got a backup camera than I did before." I don't know. Apparently he's not watching. You know, we have backup camera in the car. It's built right into the dash, probably like your truck. And yeah, it would make it nice to hook up because you know, when you back up, you can see where your hitch is. And I've seen people put little flags up from their thing so they can tell where it's at and all that. But yeah, hooking up, that would be great for that, you know. But yeah, I made mine up from eBay. It was very cheap. That wasn't what I was going to put up. I put the bug up again. It was very cheap, you know. But let me say, it works. Sometimes it gets a little statically, and depends on the day. It works similar to like these FPV cameras and these racing quads, and that work. Someday you'll get interference, and other days you don't, you know. So that's how they kind of work on it. So all right, that's pretty much what I had in my little cheat sheet here. That stuff I'm thinking about talking about when I'm sitting around. We'll talk about that on the coffee chat on it. So like I said, tomorrow morning we'll be live out at the flying field, usually on Saturdays, and sometimes Sundays we'll be live out there. So we'll have the swap meet going on, and I'm not interested in buying something, but I want to sell some stuff, so probably won't have anything. It says mine on the truck has a center line to help you hook up. Yeah, you know, mine camera has this grid. It shows you and it tells you how many feet you're back. But the dumb thing shows up sometimes, in fact very rarely, but once in a while when it does, it shows you where you're at. But you know, I got good, like the camper, when I'm backing it here in the driveway, I know exactly where the door is on the camera, and I can stop there and I'm right where I want to be, you know, most of the time. You know, if I get in there right, I'll do it right. The only time it throws me off if the car's coming, they're sitting there waiting out, how impatient people are, and then I get in a hurry and then I'll get it back in right, you know. Should make them wait. They make me wait. So anyways, like I said, well, tomorrow we'll be out the field. We'll put a short little chat up there tomorrow morning. And if you're watching this later on after the live chat, you can leave any questions, comments on there. Oh, Denny's puts Phyllis back there, and that's another thing. She can put up there and give you directions how to get in, you know. So anyways, if you're watching this later on after the live chat, you can leave any comments, questions in the comments section, and we'll talk about them tomorrow. And if enjoyed our chat, give us a thumbs up, and if you spread it with other friends, tell everybody, hey, join the coffee chat, get in here, and we'll have more and more do it. So if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. We're going to get out of here for today, and everybody make it a good Friday. Got a few things we're going to do. I always charging stuff up the day before I'm going out to the flying field, so we're going to charging things and a few things around here to do today. So everybody have a good Friday, and we'll see everybody again tomorrow morning. Please subscribe.